Hop! In že smo v 8. epizodi oddaje Grom. V preteklem mesecu se je zgodil marsikaj zanimivega, marsikaj tudi nezanimivega. Razpali so neki stari slovenski bendi, ampak so se čez 3 ure odločili, da bojo še igrali. Ampak dajmo raje spregovoriti o mladih, produktivnih slovenskih bendih.
Evo, na odre se vračajo koroški Tro, ki bo 17.11. v organizaciji novega KLG v Kranju na Train Stationu igrali skupaj z Vigilance, Burning Noise in mladimi nedobudnimi moškimi. Slovenski underground alternativneži Canyon Observer so posneli EP, podkrepali so ga tudi z videospotom. Poglejmo. Dvorana Blejska Dobrava pa bo gostila prvi tradicionalni Metal Monsters festival, ki se bo odvijal, kdaj rok, kdaj to pa nisem 30.11. Igrali bojo Godskard, Metal Steel,
Poznam.
Heretic, Eosin in Rise. Pridite pogledati, če bo zanimivo.
Seveda nas predsedniška kampanja nič ne zanima, zato si raje poglejmo, da ne pozabimo iz prejšnje oddaje obljubo, kdo je nagrajenec naše nagradne igre za koncert Morbid Angel, Kreator, Nile, Mrak. Jaz mislim, da je treba odpreti flašo resnice in pogledati.
Ja, Patrik Ritlop in Juri Pajk.
Dobrodošli v prvi folk metal oddaji Svarunova noč.
23. novembra, to je petek, ste vsi lepo vabljeni v Medvoško jedro na Svarunovo noč 2012. Letos bo mečkam bolj žulerska, tako da bo po mojem vsem mečkam bolj fajn, nastopal bo 5 bendov, od tega bo en tuj.
In tako se glasi tudi naše naslednje vprašanje, spravi imamo nagradno igro, kater tuj band igra na letošnji Svarunovi noči. Sama nagrada za to nagradno igro za nagrajenca, kater bo poslal na tale e-mail pravilen zagovor, je pa darilni paket pivovarne Karniola, ki pa je v bistvu sorček piva in pa 2 kozarca, da se splača glasovati.
Zdaj pa še ena malo žalostna novica. Zapustil nas je vokalist skupine Suicide Silence Mitch Laker. Z njim smo delali intervju še ne dobre 2 meseca nazaj, tako da si ga lahko pogledate. Band je rekel, da bo še naprej delal, kar se pa tiče Miša, počivaj v miru.
Spet ste bili deležni lepega, nežnega, nedolžnega obraza Žiga Kovača, ki je tudi ta mesec pripravil report o slovenski HC sceni. Tokrat je šel na Crossfade, Bury Tomorrow in Bleed From Within. Poglejmo, Žiga, kaj si naredil.
I'm here with Ken. I'm Ken. I'm here. I play this. And we're gonna do a Jaeger bomb.
Why don't you take that drink and chug it?
Ja, zdaj smo pa tam. Zgleda ni rok dosti mol v temnemu gospodu ali neki, ampak nam je skoraptal kartico in zgubil sem intervju. Hvala Bogu smo imeli backup kamero naštimano, tako da posnetki so, samo zvok ni to, kar bi mogel biti, tako da se opravičujemo že za naprej, če boste malo slab slišali.
So first time in Slovenia. How did you like today's show? I love it. It was amazing. It was a great experience. This is the first time in the whole new world. Yeah, this is the first time. Everything is great. I wanted to ask you a question. How do you deal with the culture shock? If you're from Japan, you come to Europe, how do you deal with all these differences and everything?
These always they're a little bit quiet.
user aid. For example, during the songs, everyone's sitting, everyone's quiet. But over here, during the song, hey, come on, one more song! The band of post-hardcore bands from Japan. So what makes it so great? Why do you think so? We have some energy. Well, so little Japanese bands coming here. What do you think so? Why are so little Japanese bands here?
Because Japanese bands they're trying to outside of them. But Japanese scene, like us, like metalcore, metal scene, still Chinese. So we can get out.
So you're fortunate to come here to Europe. We have to get outside. Have to. Any last words for the Slovenian band?
I love you guys.
I love you guys, and make sure you pick up our new EP and keep your eyes on that.
I'm here with
Danny from Bury Tomorrow.
first. How was the show tonight? Your first time in Slovenia, how did you like it?
It was insane. It was probably one of the best shows of this tour so far. I didn't really expect it because we've never been here before, but yeah, it was amazing.
So you have your new album out. Tell me a bit about it.
It's just heavy as shit. It's heavy and it's got a melodic side, and we don't shy away from the metalcore. Like, we love metalcore and we always have done. So, you know, we decided to make an album that we love and give fans exactly what they want to hear. So
yeah, I was about to ask. In the new album, you're a bit heavier, you're a bit faster. How did you come to this style?
We just matured, really. Like, it was so long between our first album and our second album that really, I think we just toured so much that it helped us out. You know, it really got us changing our style really to the new current style of metalcore, you know.
So in between, when you were making albums, you just like dropped out for half a year or so. There was no content and everything. What happened? Did you just needed a break, or did you write a new song?
The thing was, we were due to record our album a lot quicker than what we did. But we had problems with label and management. We actually left one of our labels and managements at the time, and it was a bit sticky and things got a little bit like bad. But you know, we just really knew that we wanted to get the album out, but we weren't about to put out an album that wasn't the best we could do. So we waited a little bit longer and just really gave it our all, you know.
You have a remix with Ice for Lionheart. How did the collaboration come about?
Sam is like a really, really good friend of ours, and like I've known him for ages, and Dab knows, like my brother knows him for ages as well. And so, yeah, it was just, he said I really love the song when we released it, and he was like, can I have the stems to do this remix? Did it, and we love dubstep as well. So, you know, like I'm not scared to say that I fucking love dubstep. So, you know, yeah, it's amazing. So.
I've never seen myself before.
Any last words for your Slovenian fans?
Just awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming out today, and hopefully see you soon on the Headline Show.
What would it matter to you if I
welcome back to Slovenia. How did you enjoy tonight's show?
It was the best time ever in Slovenia. Yes.
Ridiculous, yeah, so much fun every time. It's the best place.
Yeah, every time we come to Slovenia, the shows just keep getting better and better, and we literally recognise so many faces in the audience. These guys are our family. It's amazing.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what do you remember for the last show? You said the people and everything, because I remember the great show, and then I got busted and I don't remember anything.
Yeah, I don't remember much. The show was great, but I don't remember much of it.
So you got an English man to replace your former guitarist. So how is he cramping your style?
A lot. It's cramping our style.
How do you feel?
I'm having a laugh, man. It's all good fun.
It's been like 2 years since your last album to release. You're working on a new album. Tell me a bit how it's going to be. Have you changed? What's going to be the thematics?
Well, we had we had more time to write this album because we were going through a lot of changes in the band, and obviously a new member came in for the writing process. So Martin's brought a lot of stuff to the table, and we just every song we scrapped 5 times and rewrote, and it's just so catchy. Every song has a sing-along chorus. Obviously not singing, but it's big songs, better songs.
More melody and structure, and just more mature songwriting, basically. Yeah, you know.
If I'm not mistaken, you recorded this album in 2 studios. 3 actually. How come?
We just
budget reasons and availability. We've been doing shows at the same time as recording. We still, after this run, we still have another 10 shows out in mainland Europe, and then we go straight back into the studio to finish off all the vocals. So we haven't even finished the actual recording process yet. So yeah, just like that. I don't know. It was a mixture of that and producers, I guess. There was different inputs that we wanted, and certain people we knew could get the job done with certain instruments, you know. And yeah, luckily it worked out. I think.
We did the drums in Mono Valley with Romesto Dangoda. That's where the Beatles and Queen and stuff are recorded there. So we did the drums there. We did the guitars with Nolly from Periphery. So the guitar tone is huge. And then we did the vocals with we're doing the vocals with Martin Ford in Wales, who's done As I Lay Dying, Bullet for My Valentine. So sounds fucking good, man.
We're very happy.
Really good.
We can't wait for everyone to hear it.
Yeah, we can't wait here.
Yeah, we put a lot of work into it, so it's cool.
Is it boring on tour? You're Scottish, and you're renowned to drink a lot. Is it kind of boring when everybody else is piss drunk and you're just starting to fill the bus?
No, we're always the first people drunk, man. We drink really fast, so we're always very drunk. Yes. He can't handle drink.
I don't drink that much. I'm not a big drinker.
Okay, any last words for Slovenian fans?
Thank you very fucking much.
Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Next year, definitely.
As soon as we release our new album, we'll be coming straight back here. This is one of the main places we definitely want to come back to, so thank you so much.
Letos je bilo v slovenskih gozdovih kar velik gob, ampak mi smo šli tokrat nabirati kostanj. In sicer s kinematografskimi black metalci pod nominacijo Kristi.
Oni so ta band, ki je v bistvu v naše kinematografije tudi prinesel skladbe za filme, kot so Avatar, za Del so snemali za ta nov James Bond, Skyfall. Zdaj imajo pa že svoj novo plato, kaj je Soundtracks.
Preprost naslov, poglejmo se, kaj so povedali fantje.
Ja, v bistvu je se spremenil za nekaj časa zaradi novih članov, v bistvu pretežno novega stila, ampak ni zdržalno. Po tem imenu se že preveč ne zdi, da bi ga tako zavrgali. Ja, v bistvu obstajajo neki zametki, Cybrid recimo, v bistvu bolj elektronsko zadeva, poksem neki na cinematic sceno, v bistvu hočemo nekaj novega definirati. V bistvu od začetka je bila neka ideja iti bolj v ambientalne vode, bolj Ulver scene. Prva plata je bila taka, kot je, malo bolj šus, zdaj so pa malo umirila zadeva.
Ja, zdaj smo dobili 2 nova člana od Roadkill Barbecue, se pravi Alen pa Lukas, prav bobnar pa kitarist. to bomo imeli pač zdaj verjetno za naslednje koncerte pa festivale.
V bistvu tle so neke zadeve posnete zaradi live feelinga, večina je pa kar računalnik. V bistvu koncept je nek otok in z tega otoka pogled na svet. Nič posebenega, orkestralna zadeva. Avtorstvo v bistvu večino sem jaz naredil, potem neke aranžmaje tudi Anže Rozman naredil, naš producent za to plato. V bistvu je bila prvotna ideja samo en del dati ven, materiala se je izkazalo, da je za 2 plate, v bistvu za 2 dela plate, tako da zdaj bo še drug del, ki pa bo imel bobne, kitare, vse, tako da bo malo bolj.
Ja, zdaj zaenkrat se jo da dobiti na Bandcampu, bo pa tudi prišla fizična izdaja, pač konc leta, okrog Božiča.
Ja, tako plan je 2 spota, vsaj. Tako da prvo bo Božiča vam prišel s singlom. Ja, v bistvu spot bo neka irska podtalna scena, boksarski obračuni, tako. Tole je manjša turneja po Madžarskem januarja, 2 koncerta, to je pa to zaenkrat.
Balls to the wall, baby! Dober večer. Kakor vidite, se za mano nabira prijetno število mastnih las in svetočih se pleš. Le kaj mislite se dogaja? Koncert nemških legend Accept. Če ste slučajno pogrešali enega postavnega moškega poleg mene, govorim o Žigi Mraku, prasec nagravžen se pogovarja zdajle z Accept, medtem ko jaz tle stojim na tem mrazu. Poglejmo si intervju z legendami nemškega heavy metala Accept.
So, Accept, welcome back in Slovenia. But I'm not interested in tonight's show. I'm more interested how it was in Greece. There was a lot of demonstrations there. How was the show?
The show was great. Demonstrations, we didn't really see it. You know, it was mainly on a main square, and our hotel was not in that area. And we had an amazing show there. I think, when times are really tough, especially for Greece fans, the country's not really doing well, it gives them 2 hours of relief. Maybe you just get everything out of your system and then go back to Greece.
So Accept kind of saved the day.
I think I think we kind of did, at least for the Accept fans came, yeah.
So if I understand correctly, your new singer Mark, you saw him sing and then in a short time he was jamming with you. Did you have any initiation for him?
Absolutely, no, we didn't even want to work. Wolf came to my house and I said, let's jam a little bit at the friend's studio with the drummer. And then it was boring. And I said, I wish we had a singer who could jam with us. And then my friend said, well, call this guy Mark. He lives 20 minutes from me. He sounds like Udo. So I called him up and he was, come over. And he started singing. And that's when Wolf looked at me and we were like, wow, this sounds even better. Maybe, and then we called Gabi and everybody else. We talked about it, and that's how it all started. It was just an accident.
You let Mark write the lyrics right away. Most of the bands don't do that. How come you did it?
Why not? I mean, he's a very talented guy, and we wanted him to have some input and be creative. You know, everybody has to say something in the band, so you want to incorporate all the things together.
So the video for Teutonic Terror marked number 5 on MySpace chart of music for all genres. You beat music talents like Miley Cyrus and a couple of other guys, Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I know.
How did that feel?
It felt very good, and you know, we were very glad our friend David Blass directed it, and we did it in Los Angeles. And if you have like a guitar player playing a solo on top of a tank, I mean, you can't get more heavy metal than this. So it's a good song, it's a good video, and I think it was very helpful for us to get the career started, our second career, you know, so to speak. And it's still, I think now it's almost up to 3 million views on YouTube, and it's good for us.
Yeah, it's an amazing video and an amazing new album, Stalingrad. How did you think of to write about the Russian front?
It was just basically about this particular battle because it was so gruesome, and it was the biggest battle in history. And it wasn't about Germans or Russians or anything. It was about how two soldiers feel in the middle of all this. And we were thinking, you know, it's ice cold. You're wounded. You're about to die, and there's another soldier there, and he's not German. He's Russian, and you both. You hang on to each other, and you look into each other's eyes, and you realize it's all stupid. For what are we dying for? For what? We just die, but the ones who started the war never die.
Happiness in midst of battle.
Yeah, so that's why it's called Stalingrad Brothers in Death. And it sounded like a, you know, like a real heavy metal title. It does. And when we play it nowadays, you know, the audience really, really loves it.
In the early days, Wolf's wife contributed to the music of the band. Did she contribute anything to the latest 2 albums?
She wrote the lyrics for a lot of the albums before. Just because, you know, in the beginning none of us spoke really English. Udo didn't write any lyrics. He didn't speak any English, so you know she was pretty good at it, and we kept writing the riffs. And lately, on the last 2, she had a little input, yeah. You know, we come up with ideas and stuff, but then Mark executed. So it's a good relationship. It works out well.
So how do you feel about the old bands getting back together? Your producer, if I'm not mistaken, is the guitar player for Hell. Yes. How do you feel about that?
I think it's great. You know, there's a real lack of bands that like the old-fashioned way, writing guitar riffs, you know, and then melodic, you know, like we do. And I think the newer fans are discovering Rainbow, Ronnie James Dio, you know, they're discovering all these things like my kids did. They're 22 and 20, and they're listening to 80s metal more. They don't listen to the new stuff because it's, you know, it doesn't appeal to them. They're looking for something that has like substance, you know, and the riffs, you know, the big riffs. And I believe that's why a lot of bands from that era come back together and try it one more time.
So what are you guys planning after the tour?
After the tour, we're just going to have a little rest. We're going to start writing for the next album, and then all the next year we're going to be doing festivals all over the world. This year I think we did 2 festivals, so we didn't do any festivals. We said next year we're going to have no trucks, no buses. We just fly and just concentrate on festivals. So that's what we're going to do. And then in 2014, hopefully the album, you know, we'll be ready to come out, and that's our 3rd album. And if you're a new band, which we consider ourselves a new band with Mark, the 3rd album is a very important album, because the 1st album is everybody looks, what do you do? Oh, not bad. 2nd album, oh, look, they did again. And the 3rd album is, can you really deliver? Right? And then, so it's an important album for us, and it's going to be difficult. You know, we had Blood of the Nations, which is a really good album, Stalingrad, and now we have to do it again, and we have to make it even better. So we're going to take a little bit more time this time and start early, and hopefully it's going to be even better.
All right, last questions, the cliche question. Any last words for Slovenian fans and for those who couldn't make it tonight?
Well, to be quite honest, we were here last year after the Bang Your Hat. We played
you played Metal Camp.
Metal Camp, and we loved it. We really loved it. I loved that festival too, because we walked around a lot. And it was really, really neat. I loved the drive. I loved the country. I was just talking to someone in the hotel. We walked around today. We went up to the castle. And it's just a beautiful country, the beautiful people here. And for us, it's just a pleasure. You know, we love these places where we come with this good fans, good food, you know, good country. You know, it's important to us, you know. And so we love Slovenia, and we want to come back anytime if you have us.
All
No, za tiste, ki imate radi nemški metal, o katerem je bilo zdaj govora, si greste lahko že kupiti karto za koncert Halloween in Gamma Ray, ki bo drug let.
Cena zelo ugodna.
Ja, kar na on parol kliknite, pa boste videli. Drugač pa Motorhead, to je obvezna udeležba, 10. decembra, Hala Tivoli.
Parter smo zgubili že, mislim, tisti, ki ste dobili svaka v čas. Fanpit, v parterju bomo še lahko.
Ja. 9000 Fear Factory se bliža.
Industrialci pridejo, ne pozaba to, če vas zanima, pejte tudi pogledati, se splača, zelo dobra benda.
Malo bomo zvedeli tudi, kdo je predskupine, eden slovenskih bendov. Pa naj za konec rečem, podperite slovenske bende, kupujte plošče in za konec si pogledajmo še delček slovenskega benda, delček spota slovenskega benda Soul Collectors.